Kylie here at Essen 2012 for Board Game Geek. I'm sitting with Jill Ore, there we go, with Mesa Board Games, which we were just talking, I've now learned is Portuguese.
Yes.
And for our second game that we're going to review, we are looking at Ragami, which just so we have this on tape, tell us the story behind this name, because I did think that was very neat.
Well, the main inspiration for the name Ragami, it's we found that there are three angels that are common to the three most important monotheist religions in the world: Christians, Jews, and Muslims. So it's Raphael, Gabriel, and Miguel.
I thought that was cool, so now you get to share it.
Okay.
All right, why don't you just walk us through this fabulous cityscape that we have here.
Okay, the main inspiration for this game came from a movie called Wings of Desire from Wim Wenders. It was a European movie that the movie was in Berlin, and it was about angels. So we thought to create a game that each player will be a guardian angel, a Ragami, who tries to resolve conflicts. This game is not a cooperative game at all. You win alone here, but you have to help other players if you want to win. Okay, so help other players, but not too much. Okay.
Well, that's sort of in the spirit of angels, I suppose.
Exactly. Oh, in this game, each player will have his own Ragami, his own saint. It's a man. He's in the city. He's a saint, and a virtual die who will be displayed in the board and could help with PowerPoints. Also, we have demons here. Red demons who complicate your life. Okay. In the board, there will be black dice who represents the conflicts. In the beginning of each turn, there are dice who throws, and they are the conflicts. For example, this conflict is a 3 power point. You have to have 3 points to resolve this conflict. So, how the game is played. In the beginning of each round, the fourth player will arrange the dice as he will. When they appear the red dots, he must put new demons on the board, and he chooses a new number for ear.
Oh, pause 1 second.
Stop.
Oh yeah, we just can't. No one will be able to hear you.
Let me pick my gun. Yeah, in Gen Con also. When I was in Gen Con, the guys, I was explaining the game. I have to stop 10 minutes. They are talking a lot.
All right, so we've now set out the dice.
Okay. They set up the dice, and this dice means the number of actions available for this turn for every player. So when a player do an action, for example, here 5, you'll put a 4, and so on, and 3, and 2, and 1, and when it's 0, it's here. When every dice are here, the turn ends. Okay, what could a player do? In each of these actions, he can choose between 2 possible actions, this or this. Here the same, and here also the same. So one of the possible actions in this side is to move the Ragami. The Ragami moves through the streets, up to 4 movements, or through the city blocks, okay? Because you have wings. Okay, so in this one means that. This here one means that the player must move a saint, and here an interesting thing, because each player can only move his own Ragami, but he could move any saint, okay? And he must move a saint up to 4 through the streets, and if he puts a saint in a conflict, he gains a white cube, okay? Also, the player must move a demon up to 4 through the streets only, or he may opt to pick a new one and put wherever he wants, probably in a conflict of another player to complicate his life. Okay? Here it's easy. You just pick 3 cards and you choose one. Okay, choose one and you put the other cards here. And here you resolve a conflict. Resolving a conflict, your Ragami must be in that conflict. And no yellow saint in the same place of the same color Ragami, okay? So, to resolve a conflict here, for example, it's easy. I do my action, the 3, 2, and I give 3 cubes because they showing here, and I gain 3 points and 1 resolved conflict. You have many ways of resolving a of gaining victory points and giving points to resolving a conflict. For example, if you have here a saint, you only have to give 2 because this saint will give you 1.
Right.
Okay. In the other way around, if there's a demon there, you is 1. You have to give 4 power points. Also, the virtual dice could give you points. The virtual dice are put it in the beginning of the round in any city block, and they, after 1 round, they will raise 1 and 2, 3,
so the longer you don't use it, the more powerful it is.
Yes. So you can use this to resolve the conflicts. Also, if there's another Ragami in here, because this Ragami will give you 2 power points immediately, and so you just have to give 1 cube plus 2 of these, it resolve the conflict. But because of this Ragami did help, he was a good boy, he will receive, the player, 2 white cubes. Okay? Also, there are cards that give you special power points, or, for example, this one could give you up to 4 power points, or you can change cards with this symbol for white cubes. There are also these dice. It's a lucky dice. It's an optional rule because there are many people who don't like lucky rules in the board, so in board games. So you opted for use it or not. But if you opted, for example, in this case here, the player will have 2 cubes and is missing 1. So we can throw the dice, and try it. 1, it's okay. So 3, 2, it's good, but you will not receive change. No change in here. You already spent it. And if it's 0, you will not resolve. The punishment here, he will not lose the white cubes, but he have to move away from the
and that's going to take longer to get him back again.
It doesn't look it's a big punishment, but it is, because he just lose this action, and in moving away, he's giving a chance for another player to go there and to resolve the conflict. Okay? So there are many ways the player could win victory points. For example, changing white cubes for 1 victory point. This is normally an action that you do only at the end of the game. Or, for example, cleaning the streets from demons. If the demon is alone and you put your Ragami there, you gain poof. He goes away and you gain 1 victory point. Here, resolving conflicts, as I explained it.
About that.
Also, when another saint is there, involved in the conflict, the green player here will win 1 victory point. Also, you can change the virtue dice by victory points. Each 3 points will give you 1 victory point. And at the end of the game, the player with the most resolved conflicts will win additional 7 points. The second player 4 and 0 and 0. Okay. Finally, when all the dice are here, a new turn begins, and what happens? All the dice, the conflict dice that are here, will rise 1.
So the longer they sit, the harder they get.
Exactly. If, for example, a dice is in 5, they will put 6, and after the next round, it explodes. And the piece was in here will be changed, so no Ragamis could pass in here. Also, players, the virtual dice who are in the board will rise it 1. And basically, this is the main idea of the game. The game ends when one of the players reaches 30 or passes 30 points, or when all the location chips ended.
So when you can't move anymore.
Yeah, exactly. No, because they not all change.
They can go.
There will not be no more available places to appear conflicts. And that's the main idea of the game.
Now, how long do you think a typical 4-player game would take
1 hour and a half, more or less. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. It depends of the number of players if they are used to the game.
Now, I have to ask a favor just of Aldi here to zoom in on this Ragami figure if you can, because
You know me, I like to zoom.
yeah, I know you love to zoom, because he really, go all the way in, because he really looks like Kurt Russell if he was an angel. And
no,
then,
it's not Kurt Russell. Say that to Wim Wenders.
Or Men in Black on Angels,
Yeah.
with the suit and tie. I couldn't resist.
No, the main thing that I really like this game is the board with the cities in illustration by Pedro Soto, a Spanish illustrator, and I really like the work he did for the game.
I was looking at your rule book and went, wow, when I saw the picture of the board from that bird's eye view. It's really spectacular.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Jill,
thank you.
as always, for coming out again to our icebox here in Hall 12. And we encourage people to go out and take a look at Ragami.
Yes. It's already selling in the United States.
Oh,
it was released in Gen Con, so it's already there.
So you have no excuse not to go out and buy it. So
yes.
There you go. Thank you again.
Bye.